What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
결국 잠입이네.
Ranrock wants us to find the child, but which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just well, if he asks.
It does sound easier. Let's do that.
Revelio.
결국 남는 건 잠입이잖아. 어이, 깜짝.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
I feel as though you're not even trying.
어우, 그냥 교수님이랑 같이 와서 다행이다.
Up there. That's our
아,
way
저기
in.
위에.
Revelio.
이건 뭐 윙가르디움 레비오사지.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
고정이 안 돼.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country.
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable.
아, 파수꾼은
We had an
후계자구나.
agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Revelio.
아이 뭐야?
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Conductive, aren't we? I'll make you wish you were back at the school.
An intruder! Up for a minute to stop that guy!
Incendiary.
Time to teach them!
Expelliarmus. Accio.
What are you doing?
Hey, proper football, that is. Fuck's on. I think that one hurt. Cowards.
아, 짧아.
Incendio.
어이씨, 벌써? 적당히 해, 적당히. 어디서 때리려고 기다리고 있나? 여기 열 수 있나 이제? 못 여네?
Revelio.
아, 아이템 보상. 숨어.
Revelio.
아까 위에도 저기 있었는데 어디로 간지 안 보이네. 뭐야? 먼저 내려가셨어?
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio.
여기 말씀하시는 거죠? 이게 뭐지?
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
여기랑
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before.
됐다.
I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
로그드 지하실. 찰스 루그드의 초상화
Goblin
찾기.
tracks. They're a step ahead of us.
Revelio.
Let's see where they lead.
와, 분위기 좋은데.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
뭐야? 아 여기 있구나.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
오케이.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
뭐야 후손이
I
아니야?
shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
왜? 아, 그래? 교수님, 전 먼저 갑니다.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map.
Revelio.
뭐야? 열려라 참깨. 어떻게 넘어가는데? 오. 야야야야. 야야야. 어? 내려간다.
Revelio.
오, 빨리 가, 빨리 가, 빨리 가.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
여 가운데 기둥. 오. 어디야 여기? 또 뭐야? 어? 아, 일로 와. 옆으로 해가지고 이렇게? 보스전이니? 죽었어? 와, 이렇게 낙사를 시켜? 아파요. 이것도 왔다 갔다 하는 것 같은데?
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa.
여기서 왼쪽?
Wingardium Leviosa.
이렇게 가는 거 아니야? 뭐지?
Revelio.
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
여기요? 저 기사님이 안 보이는데요. 어디 있는 거야? 깡, 깡. 있는 거 없는 거 다 박아.
Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa.
아, 절로 가야 되구나.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
여기에 깔란 말 아니야? 아이, 안 되네. 안 돼, 안 돼, 안 돼. 하나밖에 없나? 뭐야, 높게 뜨잖아.
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
이리 와봐. 일로 와보라니까. 어이, 잘못 먹었다. 어? 공 어디 갔어? 이어봐. 어? 잠깐만. 맞는 건가? 가른 레비오사. 아하, 일로 오라고. 조종이 잘 안 돼. 아. 그치. 이거지.
Revelio.
또 싸우는 거 아니야? 끝이야? 왼쪽도 있고 가운데도 있고. 아. 이렇게. 윙가르디움 레비오사. 뭐야, 아이템 주는 거 보니까 보스전인가봐.
Revelio.
맞네, 보스전이네. 저기 안 보이잖아. 저기 안 보이잖아. 그죠? 그냥 대라고 말할 뻔. 하나 빨아주고. 와, 뭐야? 이거 뭐? 그냥 무조건 카운터 쳐야 되나 보나? 이거도 깡깡. 컷. 어디요? 하지라고 컷.
What a relief.
자, 다시 떠나보실까? 뭐야? 혁상이 눈물을?
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you.
뭐야, 결혼했어?
Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts.
아니네, 아버지네.
Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
말도 안 해? 타짜 마법을 쓴다. 아사도라가
You're back.
And in one piece, no less.
어이, 그럼요.
It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward.
아,
Until then,
도대체 시험이
you
도대체
should
몇 개야,
continue to
이거?
hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
교수님?
I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
뭐야? 호그와트에 겨울이 왔네? 할로윈데이 하더만. 오랜만에 오는데 기숙사. 크루시오로 배우네.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
어디로 가야 돼? 밀려쿤에 대해서 메일로 다 얘기하면 안 될까?
Aloha, Mora.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm.
몬바르다.
Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
왜 이래 카톡이 밀렸어?
You try coming up with clever passwords day in, day out. Not as easy as it looks.
보자. 퀘스트를 한번 볼까요? 불과 악행. 그렇지요. 못 참지. 어디로 가면 되니? 아, 여기로 온 적이 없어? 아, 슬리데린 지하 감옥이야?
What are you up to now?
이름도 매섭다.
You're here. Brilliant.
하이.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
가자.
Keep an eye out.
어?
Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
Ominous.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me.
대하는구나.
He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells to try and catch up to the other fifth years.
질투하는 줄 몰랐어.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
궁금하지 않아?
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I...
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Better than one.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple
물을 3개
mathematics,
붙이라고?
Ominous.
어어어. 3개 붙일 만한. 다 된 거 아니야? 아니. 하나, 둘, 셋.
I hope we're ready for this.
어디로 가니? 아, 일로?
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
Lumos. No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
뭐야, 왜 안 가죠? 녹투와 곤트?
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
There may be something to this pile of
문
rubble.
좀 열어봐. 볶음밥 버스란 말이야?
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
Lumos. That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak."
슬리데린 특이인가?
I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
뱀과
You might not
이야기하고.
want the ability to speak past the tongue.
그래,
It's
어둠의
often
마법사 특.
associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Okay.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous.
오.
You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Lumos. Never mind.
슬리데린 특.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Rebellion. The door we came from, closed.
Incendiary.
One gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
This journal entry
안
mentions
보여.
getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
뭔데? 오.
Sound good?
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy. Rather dire.
아픈데요?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar.
아니 뭘 맞춰야 되는 거야? 그걸 둘째를 떠나서 안 보인다잉. 무슨 모양을 맞춰야 되는 건데 그래서? 아.
Symbols. And there are symbols on the dial.
회복 못해? 이걸로 죽진 않겠지.
Lumos.
아니 이 다이얼 여기있구나. 돼지 하고 이건 무슨 모양이냐? 삼각. 됐다.
Perhaps the symbols on another gate will match this dial.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it
에이
first.
진작에 써야지.
Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful.
Lumos.
The part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
이것도 어딨냐? 같은 곳에서 계속 여는 거야? 근데 이거는 일회용인데? 이게 바로 비밀의 방이지.
We've got more to solve ahead.
풀 게 또 있는데.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
오징어 세모, 물고기 세모.
Perhaps the symbols on another gate will match.
여도 있네.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in the mirror, Sebastian.
한 대 맞겠구만.
Gate and the symbols again.
Lumos.
뱀, 동그라미.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Ominous.
여긴가
Your
보다.
aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. She was my favorite person in the world for it.
아까 이게 뭐였더라? 아니 이쪽 말고 물고기 세모. 니들은 뭐 팔짱 끼고 구경하고 있냐? 와서 도와. 문양으로도 부르든가.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he? Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
됐다.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. Lumos.
야이씨. 문양이라도 그려오던가. 보고만 있어.
Something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
뭔데? 왜?
The gate. I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
프루시오네. 죽었구나.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here,
고모가 여기 있네.
blocked by an unforgivable curse.
프루시오 딱 잡고 죽었네.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
네가 실험대에 서볼래?
I'm truly sorry about your aunt, but I know what to do. It's going to
표정
be
같기도 하고.
difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Crucio 써야지
Tortured
뭐.
faces on the door and Crucio's etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
아니 내 쓸게. 그래.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
하는 법만 가르쳐줘. 내가 쓸게.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never
아 진심이
forgive
아니면 안
myself.
돼.
That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Lumos,
여기서 죽던가.
what do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
가르쳐줘. 와, 씨, 선택지 봐라.
I don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
쏴봐.
Crucio! Are you alright?
끄떡없지 이 정도면. 진심이구나 너.
Are you alright?
뭘 치료.
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
브루시 엄청 세구나.
We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium. Revelio.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
나 이 취향 참. 슬리데린 취향 참.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. Couldn't leave here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
그러면 이러면 못 배우는 거야?
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear right now never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
이쪽 스토리는 재밌다잉.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
그래서 네크루시오는 보상으로 주기로 했잖아. 아, 이 말이 그렇다는 거지. 젠장. 그래 뭐 안 쓰면 되지. 브리핑.
Away! Faster!
깐지는 나는데 그게 없네. 자동이동이 없네.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
어이 뭐야.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping
그래,
an eye on
내가
her.
잘 쓰고 있지.
She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on
아
sight?
그래?
Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing.
에헤이,
Does
별
the name
말씀을 또.
Horndale Hall mean anything to you?
혼테일홀? 그게 뭔데?
Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
오케이, 비밀로
Not
할게.
to worry, Poppy. If I
아,
ever
모른
meet your
척
gran,
해줄게.
I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur.
켄타로스?
Carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I
가지나?
hope for
가지네?
your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers
계속 얘기해.
and those
난 갈
they work
거니까.
with.
빨리 와, 빨리. 가자.
He was certainly a charmer.
매력적이라고? 변태야?
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
뭔 소리야?
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
원래
It
난폭하잖아.
seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too.
밀렵군
It's
그런가
almost
보다.
like there's
퉁친가
something
보다.
in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely
아무도 없네.
sure, but look around.
Revelio.
Poachers were here. Perhaps we can find out why.
아하. 빨리 와, 빨리.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
조사하라면서 멀리 떨어지지
Still
말래.
smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
아이고.
Anything interesting?
오케이, 찾았음.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
저
Let's take a
있구나.
closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less...
마법사.
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
자신이 있어서 그냥 간다는 거지.
Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
이게 안 걸려? 가시고.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best.
가시고. 이러다 부딪히겠어. 이건 또 표식이
Can't
안
figure
되네.
out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone.
판정이 왜 이래 굳어? 못 찾잖아. 그래서 네가 뭘 할 수 있는데?
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to
뭔데,
find
그래서?
out.
뭐가 있는데?
What in
뭐야?
Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
그 텐트는 이런 게 있어? 특이장이네, 특이장. 용섬 투기장.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. What I wouldn't give to be a Revelio right now.
Alios.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Don't tell us.
못 들어가나? 죽이니까 사라지네.
Revelio. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah,
딱 서 있어라.
too far. The violence isn't gonna get us what it is to tell us.
아, 장비 슬롯이 모자라네. 예전엔 투명 망토 썼지 않았나? 아, 잠깐만.
Did you hear those goblins? Rambo and the creatures must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
왜?
They must
뒤지는
have
거야?
just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
아?
That's it. Like that it's the word. Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for
아,
it.
용의 알 챙겨가자고? 그래.
Hello, Amora.
굽고 있네. 여기 도둑질 아니야, 근데?
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of the light will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
아, 장비 슬롯이 꽉 찼네.
Careful! Rambo will want his dragon intact!
저 막고 있는 친구를 잡으면 되는 거 아닌가? 걸렸나? 깡이야 깡. 깡. 뭐해 너?
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
애니마구스.
Let's play.
Back in the ground with you.
당신? 포테이토가 포테이토. 주르르 꽝꽝. 아, 아파요. 잠깐만.
That's mine.
깡. 뜨끈뜨끈하지?
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
그런 거 없다. 땡기는 거. 풀렸나? 우리 공격하는 거 아니야?
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
입 열리면 브레스. 오우. 브레스 피해요. 이제 잡아야겠는데. 표정 봐라. 오, 우리 안 잡아먹네. 똑똑한가 봐.
This way.
도망가.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
용이알 어떡하지?
Since the dragon we
돌려줘야
freed
되나?
flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
보복 들어올까?
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
오케이, 돌아가자.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you?
오케이.
I shall see you back at the castle.
용수자. 다음 퀘스트는 기다려야 되네. 대사 끝날 때까지. 일단 어이 깜짝아.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress
변신 주문.
in the term.
까똑 다 왔나? 일단 템 팔고 감정을 먼저 할까? 템 감정 좀 하고 템 팔고.
The Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
보자. 새로운. 오, 좋은데? 와우, 쉣. 속성 안 바를 거면 도롱뇽이 낫고. 얼굴 안 까고 된 게 이제 오래됐더니 기억이 안 나네. 얼굴을 가려줘야지. 오우 쉣. 하고 업그레이드도 한번 때려볼까요? 룸 박는 거는 어디서 박지? 이런 거 있어야 되는데. 니즐털을 좀 사와야겠네요. 햄도 좀 팔고 니즐털도 좀 사오고.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toe-dyed.
요거지.
You could never go wrong with those. Good
비싸긴
choice,
비싸다.
I'd say.
이거 사세요.
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to
와,
find me.
동물 너무 달아. 하나씩밖에 안 파네.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
아, 어두워.
Fine now, demi-guys.
데미가이즈?
Revelio. What do we have here? A demi-guise.
어떻게 가져오더라?
Reparo. Glitches. Descendo. Defender. Depulso. Incendio. Accio. Lumos. Reparo. Descendo. Incendio.
아이, 가까이 가서 그냥 버튼 누르면 되잖아. 왜 안 눌러지나 했더만. 햄 좀 팔고.
You're worrying far too much. I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
정신병원 마스크 뭐야?
That price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not
하고 싶은데.
You're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you said that.
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Anyone who thinks you have an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
뭐 좀 사야겠구만.
Can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you
ones?
empty your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave if you're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash hands out of things?
Don't be
요거랑
absurd. That woman you won't be disappointed.
요거랑
That's a glad rag promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
으씨. 패션 최악이다.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
다음. 아, 위즐리 교수님 이거 해야 되네. 호그와트인데? 아, 일단 호그와트로 좀 보내줘.
Afraid of a staircase?
아, 로딩 중. 그것도 다 퍼즐이야. 지하 항구.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Lumos.
어.
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Lumos. Revelio.
여기지? 지하 항구. 구름다리 안뜰 아래는 1학년 학생들의 배에 태우고 검은 호수를 건너 호그와트에 내려줄 때 사용되는 선착장이 있습니다. 이걸 왜 가져오라고 하는 거지?
Lumos.
아이고. 눈가리가 있네. 그리고 뭐야, 올라가는 길이 따로 있어? 없잖아. 다시. 내려가서 또 내려가서 여기 살짝 위인데?
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
이제 막 들어가도 상관없이. 예전에 뭐 훔칠 때 들어왔나? 뭐 찾으러 들어왔었나? 그때 말고는 도서관에 온 적이 없는 것 같은데? 아이 도서... 어이 깜짝아. 어?
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
필드 가이드 페이지? 얘가 알고 있나? 안녕?
Professor Weasley asked me to get something.
아, 교수님이 필요하대.
May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if You humored
야,
me by
장난이야?
answering a few questions from my
교수님이 필요하시다는데 지금.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
아하. 뭐
If
어쩔
that's
수
the only
없지.
way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical
골든
creature was
스니치?
used in the
나라
game of
임금 그거?
Quidditch?
나 모르는데. 스나가리?
The Golden Snuggery.
No, incorrect.
골든
The answer
스니제?
was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid
행운의
luck?
물약? 그건 또 뭔데? 펠릭스 팔리시스?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky,
아,
Felix
진짜야?
Felicis is a
진짜
banned
행운의 물약이요?
substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
죽음의 성물?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist
그래,
of the Elder Wand,
딱
the
총나무 지팡이,
Resurrection
부활의
Stone,
돌,
and the Cloak of
투명망토.
Invisibility. Which ball
해리포터
in
7편에
Quidditch
나오죠.
is the
죽음의 성물.
largest?
가장 큰 거? 블러전가?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the
테이블이네.
correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
안 바뀌지. 폴리모프 아니야?
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough.
야,
I'll
씨.
put the book back on the pedestal
야,
now.
교수님이
If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
오케이.
I'm sorry. I
시간
don't have time for
없어.
a quiz
교수님이
at the
지금
moment.
숙제
Let me know if you
나오라
change your
했는데 지금
mind.
네가 붙잡고 안 넣어준다고
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
손해 달라니까.
Make quick work of this.
중급 변신술책. 이 책은 좀 더 복잡한 변신 마법을 사용하려는 학생들을 위해 쓰였습니다. 위즐리 교수는 종종 이 책을 상급반 학생들에게 가벼운 읽을거리로 추천하기도 합니다.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
자, 가자. 천문학동이 있네요.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
교수님?
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Oh. 변신. 오, 아이, 뭐야?
Beautifully done.
공격으로도 쓸 수 있구나. 아이고. 뭘 없앴더라? 얼리는 거. 응? 어디다 실험해보지? 선생님?
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
위즐리 가문이야.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
아니요.
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs.
뭐야?
I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
여기 있다.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych.
Meet
at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
분위기가 싹 바뀌었네.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin.
근데 이 변신만 아무한테나 갈기면 안 되지 않나? 카톡 다 왔나? 카톡 다 왔구만. 지도. 뭐야? 어디야 여기? 천문학동? 꼭대기? 어디.
The last time I was at Dog,
You think they're clever? This game's the best one ever.
Hello there.
안녕?
Hello, Armid. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is.
맞아.
His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it.
그렇게 고블린어를 잘하는데 만나는 사람이
gobbledygook
없어?
with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
가자 광산으로.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
광산 입구에서 로드국 만나자고. 또 어디야 또. 빠른 이동. 없고. 날아가야겠네. 또 빗자루 타고 가야겠네요.
You are here.
아니? 난 너랑 나한테 볼 일 있어서 온 게 아닌데? 빗자루는 자동으로 이동하는 게 있지. 너무 편해. 근데 항상 가야 되네. 중간중간에 세이브 포인트를 찍어야 되나? 뭐야? 빗자루가 낭만이지.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
세이브 한번 찍고 하고 멀린의 시험. 네. 문제는 어딘지 모른다는 거야. 멀린의 시험에 뭘 해야 되는지 몰라. Hi.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
어쩔 수
How else
없지.
did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
뭐야?
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Okay.
Amit and I can do this.
베드루프는 뭐 있나?
Your return. I shall see you soon.
가자. 쟤는 하나 더 죽을 수 있죠? 오씨, 너무 잔인한 거 아니야? 뭐야? 뭘? Ha sido incendio. Ha sido incendio. 일단 마법 세팅을 좀 합시다. 첫 번째, Ha sido incendio. 엑스펠라무스? 엑스펠리아리무스가 뭐야? 이거잖아. 모멘텀. 아, CC구나. 오, 모멘텀 하나 찍어야겠는데? 모멘텀 하려면 그거 있어야겠는데? 재능. 봄바르다. 디센도. 루시우스. 디핀도. 디펄소. 험프링고. 레비오소. 어둠의 마법사도 될 수 있겠네. 나중에 컨셉으로 하면 되겠네. 프로타이거 이것도 좋은데? 아, 아껴둘까? 요거 찍자. 요거를 변신. 색깔별로 하나씩 나와야겠는데? 일단 요렇게 요로 이용합시다.
The door is looking at us.
그러면 왼신이죠.
Clever.
방산의 눈.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Lumos.
르마우스.
Believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
불 붙이고. 한니?
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. Accio.
뭐가 자꾸 나온다.
I've read about mines like this. Seeing one is something else altogether.
너도 마법 좀 써라.
One less humans to worry about.
Keep your wits about you on it. I'll get you through this mine.
너는 마법 쓸 줄 몰라?
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Being watched by the door.
아 근데 이거 스탯 초기화가 없어서 골치 아프네.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
뭐 인심 맞아 이거 비치니까
find any plans.
빛에 비춰지는 것 같은데.
Bound to be plans around a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out.
Revelio.
I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
보이는 것 같기도 하고. 봐봐. 잠깐만. 어둑이 들었나? 안녕 친구들. 그만.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
어이. 억수로 많네. 감지를 더 찍어야 되나? 감지도 나쁘지 않겠는데? 얼음땡. 오쉣. 아이씨. 걸려버렸잖아. 적당히 해, 적당히. 적당히.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. Much worse.
This place is more complex than I had expected.
땡기는 거 아닌가? 은신. 잠깐만, 왔던 데잖아. 물약을 준다. 왜 안 되지? 밀어야 되나? 아, 땡기는 거 맞는데. 이게 계속 뱅글뱅글 돌아가서 그런가? 문을 여시오. 아, 불 붙여야 되구나. 뭐가 있어? 와, 많은 거 봐. 아이고, 걸려버렸네. 던질 거 없나? 바르르. 포테이토. 왜 이리 아파? 누가? 오케이. 바글바글한데. 뭐야, 한 바퀴 돌았잖아.
This is not good.
설계도다.
They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Yes, of course.
여긴가 보다. 열어줘. 아, 내려오는구나. 오케이, 오케이. 맞지?
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
아, 옆에 있구나.
Glad you came with me, Amit.
은신이라서 몰라봤네.
Know what they're up to. We can get out of here.
가자. 아, 혹시 자물쇠 푸는 마법 레벨 좀 높니?
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
나왔다.
Can we?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
로드고?
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled
옛날 이야기 하는구만.
and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
카톡 안 오나? 다음 오버록에서 세바스찬 만나세요. 점점 레벨이 높아진다. 필요 레벨이. 모멘텀. 여기지? 오케이. 다음은 어디야? 여기야? 아니야, 이거 말고 퀘스트. 팀브리지타. 한번 풀었다가 해야 되나? 캠브리지 탑. 이거 어디야? 캠브리지 탑. 남부. 호그와트 남부 물가. 호그와트 남부 물가 여기. 여기? 찾다. 아까 여기 먹었었잖아. 아이고. 나머지 하나는 저 끝에 있네. 오케이. 교수님. 동탑동.
Welcome back.
교수님,
back, Professor.
전부 끝냈습니다.
Assignment's all finished.
모멘텀 가르쳐 주세요.
Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
오케이.
Revelio.
오.
Very good. I recommend that's it.
오. 좋은데. 모멘텀 오케이. 여기지. 남의 집에서 시작해도 돼? 세바스찬? 밤 돼야 되는구나.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.